Hi there, Leo. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go ahead and get into another relationship reading. Folks seem to like that last week, so we're going to go ahead and do more. These are general messages. They're not going to resonate with all of you. And yeah, I'm just going to tell you what comes through here. My messages tend to not be fluffy, and sometimes they're a little harsh, so it depends on what you're experiencing, but feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment if you're seeking a personal reading. My info's in the description box below. And yeah, feel free to check your other placements. Messages may be there. Okay, so we're going to start out with this person's feelings for you, Leo. What is this person's feelings for Leo? I'm not sure if they're in your life currently, away from you. Maybe there's good blood, bad blood. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see the energy. All right, show me this person's feelings for Leo. Show me this person's feelings for Leo, please. You have the Three of Swords, Leo. Their intentions for Leo. Ten of Swords. So something big has happened here. Actions towards Leo. The Five of Wands. Wow, okay. Your feelings. What are Leo's feelings here for this situation with this person? Three of Cups. The obstacle between them. The Queen of Swords. And the potential outcome. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Star for the potential outcome. Leo, it feels like there's so much heaviness in this situation. I'm not sure if this is a friendship, a love relationship. Either way, though, it feels like you're open. It feels like something has been very heavy, perhaps with a certain level of betrayal from this person. And it feels like their energy is very much in conflict about how to arrange a meeting, arrange a connection, arrange things. I'm getting arrange, so I'm not sure why we keep getting arrange. Your energy, it feels like you're open to slow progress here, but also, if anything, it's like you're open to a friendship or at least some sort of softer connection, perhaps less emphasis on anything. But clear-cut communication and setting boundaries is also an issue here, which needs to be addressed before anything can really happen. The potential outcome, which is nice because it says, okay, we can heal from this. It's important to be able to, because even when I say that, like I feel a wall of resistance, Leo. That resistance is ego. Of course, if you need to protect yourself, if somebody is entirely toxic or problematic, you need to protect yourself, of course. You are the one to make that decision. But the way that this energy is coming through here, it almost feels like you're open to communication. You can see somebody's position or where they've been at in their lives. You know, I feel like this person is dealing with a lot of like internal anguish about whatever has gone on, it feels like what they've caused. Big betrayal energy, somebody stabbing you in the back. It's kind of like not recognizing what you have until it's gone and like realizing how you shat on that is kind of the energy, because it's like when people are good to you, it's interesting. When people are good to us, sometimes we treat them the worst. And I'm not saying that because, oh, you treat the ones you love the most or the worst. Sometimes we do. But like, it's like an active rebellion because they don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to accept the type of love or sharing that you are able to come forward with them, towards them with. And because they can't do it for themselves. I feel like this is probably a pattern for this person. Maybe they have some avoidant tendencies. Whatever you're experiencing here, Leo, it's like you probably have a bird's eye view and maybe even a psychological understanding of what's happening for this person. And it feels like you can kind of rise above the issue. Not to say you're going to sweep it under the rug, you'll address it, but it's it's not so cataclysmic to where you can't understand it, or you're just like, "Ah, I can never forgive them." I mean, that's literally ego. Like, you have to be mindful about your ego. Like, be careful about like how you can't forgive. Forgiveness is huge, and it's not just the person. Forgiveness is huge for you, so you're not holding on to the energy, so you're not being held hostage by the energy of resistance and anger and frustration and feeling like you've been wronged. We're all wronged in our lives, and oftentimes we allow ourselves to be wronged, you know, um, which I'm not even going to open that can of worms. All right. Why is there feelings? The Three of Swords here for Leo. You have the High Priestess and you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess is going within. I feel like this person is having like a come to Jesus moment. This person is also realizing a lot of their emotional instability when it comes to how they treat relationships and how they treat themselves, how their actions are a direct outcome of their instability. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is often somebody who does not manage situations very well. They're flighty. They don't know how to commit. They don't know how to, it's like starting things and running away from them. It's like things don't ever get finished or completed. They make poor decisions in money. They make poor decisions in the goals that they're trying to reach. It's like this person has difficulty in multiple areas of their life when it comes to commitment, when it comes to emotional stability, when it comes to emotional expression. It feels like that. This is a lifelong journey for this person. And oftentimes when we deal with people like this, it's often best for us to just mind our business. And it's interesting, like, allow people to be people. You have to exhibit a certain level of detachment when you're dealing with people who are struggling internally, because they will just inadvertently affect your life if you allow them into any certain degree. Here it feels like you have an understanding of that, Leo, but also your boundaries are clear within yourself, whether or not that's been conveyed to this person, who knows? Their intentions, the Ten of Swords. It's like, I feel like they recognize what they've done here, but like the Ten of Swords with their intentions, feelings type energy, it's like feeling the pain of an ending, feeling the discomfort of like rock bottom emptiness. The empty abyss is the kind of energy that I'm getting here from this person. This person's inner world is not pleasant. I can feel that. Yeah, you've got the Devil showing up here. This person may have excess issues, drinking problems, drug addiction. It's to consume so we numb out. It's to consume so we don't feel. It's to consume to fill a void is the energy that I'm getting here, Leo. I feel like this energy wants to bring some sort of clarity with honesty. That's nice, but the honesty must be within them. They must be clear and honest with themselves when it comes to how they affect their own life, how they treat their own life, how they treat people in their life. With the Eight of Wands here and the Page of Cups, I would say there may be some sort of communication. This is the intentions of this person. The intentions is to address the issue, but I also feel like right now it's intentions, it's internal, it's thought, it's decision. If this person is at a distance from you, that also may be another factor that is causing some problem here. But it feels here with Justice at the bottom of the deck, their mind, they know the right thing to do. Whether they do it or not is up to them. Their actions towards Leo. Why do we have the Five of Wands here? This is conflict energy. You know, the Four of Wands here and the Hangman. Hang on. It's like I want to fall asleep. What is that? also, sleep is to turn off. We turn off our bodies with sleep. We get peace and rejuvenation with sleep. We rest with sleep. I feel like this person's energy with their actions or desired actions towards you, it's to move things forward here, for a foundation to be rebuilt here. This is something that's plaguing this person's mind, because every single thing is oppositional. Every single thing is an obstacle here for this person. And it's an internal energy. Me wanting to pass out right now is like, shut it down, shut it off, shut it off, shut it off. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to be in it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to be in it. And the Hangman is an intentional shh, shh. It's putting us shh, because they need to find some, it's like they need to get beyond the limitations that they see things. I don't know if people have been very forgiving with this person, because it feels like your energy here is one of a higher octave, Leo. It feels like your energy can understand where this person may be coming from or why they do the things that they do. And it's like you're not when you're able to see things from that direction or perspective, you're able to be less affected by it, because you realize that a person is struggling, a person is going through the depths of hell within themselves. I feel this person has probably dealt with a lot of reactionary people. I feel that this person has probably felt a lot of like resistance from their behavior with people. You're probably dealing with an avoidant type personality. But this energy, it's like they cannot understand how Leo would forgive them, because they can't forgive themselves. This person is their like worst enemy here. And that's the struggle. That is their struggle, but it bleeds out in everybody's life. It bleeds out onto everybody. That's the problem too. I feel like this person wants some sort of like connection with you again, Leo. And I feel you're open to that, but it's just a changed reality here, because it can't proceed the way that it was. If this was a romantic connection or tried to be a romantic connection, it feels like we've learned that maybe that's not the direction that this can go in. And with this Three of Pentacles here and the Star as the potential outcome, I feel very positively that you guys are able to get over some pretty big hurdles, because you can understand where they are and what they are and how they came to be. But also, that is also an indication for you to create the boundaries to limit the type of exposure you have to that. It's like taking the responsibility for how much you're affected by things. I feel like this person is on a path of wisdom and gaining understanding into their own personal like resistance, their feelings of what causes them to shut down. I'm sorry, I know that scared you, huh? Poor Teak. Oh, Teaky. The cards. It was napping. It was napping. Why are Leo's feelings the Three of Cups? You have the Seven of Swords. I put it back in, but the bottom of the deck was the Five of Pentacles. One more here. One more here for the Seven of Swords. You're getting two cards here. So you have the King of Swords and you have the Four of Pentacles. Your energy here is to acknowledge what has happened. It's not to sweep it under the rug. It's not to make excuses. To understand and have a perspective on situations that require you to look at the whole situation so that you can be effective in how you approach it, or how you disengage, or how you engage to it in measured ways. That is a winning way to do it. That you will win that way. This is not about ego. Anything related to your ego needing to have be on the high horse, or needing to like have the last word, or needing to be vindictive, that is not where we need to be coming from. With the Seven of Swords here, this is acknowledging what's happened. And also, aside from this person, this is acknowledging where it's happened in your life before. And I think that that's important, Leo, because when we recognize the pattern, when we recognize, oh, this flavor seems familiar, that is a better place to be in, because you can make active decisions to be in other energies, to embody other energies, to not be affected by certain things. It's, how do we say this? If you're able to effectively be present but detached, because you no longer have expectations that need to be fulfilled for your idealized narrative, that's the best place to be in, because you accept what is, and you accept where things can grow and change, but we're not rehashing. Like, we're aware, it's forgive and don't forget, like forgive but don't forget. And there's no malice in that. It's just you being aware and protecting yourself. That's what we're here to do. With the King of Swords here for your feelings and the Four of Pentacles, it's like you pull your energy way back, but you're also open to connection, is what it feels like. A certain aspect of this cannot be done the same way that it was before, but you accept that and are willing to accept it for what it can be. Should anything go back to the way that it was, that's your job to remove yourself entirely. But I feel like you're open. Why is the obstacle with them? The Queen of Swords, I'm sorry. You have the Fool here for that, and the King of Cups. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. The energy here is the obstacle is creating a new beginning, but also emotional maturity. And we will not ever like people will grow with us, and people can get understanding of where they need to grow through experiences with us. But it's also not our job to hold their hand through that growth, because everybody grows at different rates. Everybody grows through different cues and understandings and where they're at within themselves. It's our own job to heal our lives and to become more mature on our own time. I feel you're dealing with somebody who's been stunted, but it's coming out in some really problematic ways. I don't want to make this person the villain. Like, this person has probably been, problematic in their own life, and they've probably been perceived as the villain many times. The issue here is to look at somebody through the lens of compassion, but also have compassion for yourself and recognize, how much of myself will I allow to be affected by this, first of all, but also how much of myself will I allow to be integrating with this moving forward. It seems like you're open to friendship or communication, but there's also a boundary that you're upholding as well, which is good. Potential outcome, the Three of Pentacles and the Star. Four of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Wands. So yeah. The Four of Cups in reverse is oftentimes a situation where it's like they're... How do I want to say this? Sometimes you can see the good parts of a person. We all have good parts, and we all have shitty parts. We all have parts that are working and parts that are just completely in need of repair. And sometimes things are worth repairing. Sometimes people's traits and gifts and abilities are worth being part of. It may limit the way that we connect with them moving forward. It may limit the way that we allow them to rely on us, or where we become something that is almost like a parental energy, or like a nursemaid energy. Like, we don't need that. But the energy is one where, we accept people for where they are, and we step back so they can grow. And if they continue to show us problems, then they got to go, Here it feels like you're open to things changing. It also feels like you're not... I don't know. You could reject this. You could not. It feels like your boundaries are up, though, but you're also willing for growth. And I like that, because it tells me that you're not afraid. You're not afraid to be hurt, because you're the one that allows the hurt in if you do. It's a very empowered position, Leo. It's a very, different perspective here in how, you see this. So I like it. I'm going to let it go. Are we... Okay, no. We're going to get an oracle. The oracle is I don't even split the deck. Like you have go the distance, soulmates, to be fair, and all that glitters. An unfinished symphony at the bottom of the deck. All that glitters is an energy where it's like what is being presented or what has been presented. All that glitters is not gold. We realize that because when you deal with this, you realize that things can be in a nice, pretty package, but underneath it's like it's chaos, it's problems. And with soulmates here, I want to clarify for people, soulmate doesn't just mean this is your soulmate. You're going to run into the, hand in hand and get married and blah, blah, blah. Your mom is your soulmate. The neighbor is your soulmate. People who you connect with for difficult reasons are your soulmates. Soulmates are here to help you grow and spiritually evolve and ascend. Literally. A lot of people want their life partner, they want a partner that they can grow with through the rest of their life, and even those people are soulmates. But these energies here are challenging, but that's okay. Challenge is good. It makes you a stronger person. It fine-tunes who you are and what you require in your life. With to be fair, go the distance, I feel like you guys potentially have something greater to achieve in your connection rather than just a romantic relationship or a dating relationship. It feels like there's something that is bigger here in this situation, that it's like you can understand that and see it, so you're open to it changing in that direction, but that is the direction it needs to go. And if it goes sideways, then you're okay letting it go, because you can't control people's business and the way that they do things. Unfinished symphony is talking about those places that are undone. They're not complete. We're still cyclical in situations. Under that is new life. So however you choose to breathe new life into this or allow new life to grow from it is your own business and your decision. Go the distance here, though. It feels like there's something still percolating underneath the surface that needs to mature. And I'm not just talking about this person's ability to be emotionally responsible. It feels like there's some experience or expression or some sort of creation that is to grow here. This may be a friendship thing. I don't know what this is, but it's like recognizing that growth can still happen just for what this connection is actually for, rather than what we try to see it as. So be careful about idealization, okay? I'm going to let this go here, Leo. I hope that this is helpful and not super confusing. Let me know. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.